The year is 1314, and Scotland burns with the fire of rebellion. After years of English occupation, Robert the Bruce prepares for one last stand against the mighty English crown. King Edward II of England assembles a massive army of over 15,000 men, including heavily armored knights and longbowmen. Their goal? Crush the Scots once and for all. Robert the Bruce, now King of Scots, commands only 6,000 warriors, a force of farmers, foot soldiers, and lightly armed knights, but their resolve is unbreakable. The Scots choose Bannockburn, near Stirling, as their battleground, narrow, marshy terrain that will limit the movement of English cavalry. On the eve of battle, Scottish soldiers pray together, sharpen their spears, and look to the stars, knowing they fight for freedom, not conquest. Bruce knows morale is everything. He rides through the camp, calmly speaking to his men, inspiring them with quiet strength. The next morning, an English knight named Henry de Bohun charges Bruce in a sudden attack. In a shocking moment, Bruce dodges and strikes him down with a single axe blow. This act electrifies the Scottish ranks. Their king just killed a noble knight in single combat. Hope surges like fire through the lines. The English army advances through difficult ground, their cavalry slowed by mud and tight formations. Their size is now a weakness. Scottish schiltrons, tight formations of spearmen, wait like walls of spikes. The English charge breaks on them like waves on stone. Arrows rain down, but the Scots hold firm. Their discipline and preparation outmatch English power. English knights fall into chaos, trapped between trees and bogs. Horses slip, men are crushed, command breaks apart. Robert the Bruce orders a push forward. The schiltrons advance like a single beast, spears out, roaring with defiance. Even the English archers can't change the tide. The Scottish line keeps moving. Fear spreads among the English ranks. Suddenly, Scottish camp followers, cooks, servants, and old men rush from the woods, waving flags and shouting. The English think reinforcements have arrived and begin to flee. The sudden appearance of the camp followers creates panic. English soldiers, already exhausted and disoriented, believe they are surrounded by fresh Scottish reinforcements. Chaos erupts within the English ranks. Horses trample their own men as commanders lose control of the battlefield. King Edward II watches in horror as his mighty army begins to collapse. His personal guards urge him to flee for safety. The Scots press their advantage. With war cries echoing across the field, they push the English back toward the river. English knights try to regroup but become trapped in the marshes. Many are cut down, unable to escape the mud and water. Robert the Bruce gives no quarter. He knows that this moment could define Scotland's fate for generations. The English army breaks completely. Thousands attempt to flee, but only a few succeed. Edward II narrowly escapes with a small retinue. He gallops away, humiliated, leaving behind his pride and much of his army. The battlefield is strewn with bodies, broken banners, and discarded weapons. Scottish warriors stand among the fallen, exhausted but victorious. For the Scots, it is not just a military victory, it is a spiritual one. They have defended their homeland against overwhelming odds. Bannockburn becomes a symbol of Scottish resilience. The story will be passed down through generations as a moment of national pride. Robert the Bruce strengthens his claim as rightful king. The victory earns him recognition and respect, even from former enemies. Scotland's path to independence is not over, but Bannockburn shifts the momentum. The English crown will no longer take Scottish resistance lightly. Monuments will be built, songs will be sung, and warriors remembered. Bannockburn lives on in stone and story. Though centuries will pass, the courage shown that day will never be forgotten. It was the day when a smaller, braver army stood tall and changed the fate of a nation. Thank you for watching this historical journey through the Battle of Bannockburn. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic stories from the past. New videos are coming soon. Stay tuned for more battles, legends, and forgotten heroes. Until next time, honor, courage, and history.